Jai Hind students, today in standard 6 subject science, this is the video number 4, and in this video we are going to study the chapter number 10, motion and measurement of distance. In the previous videos and previous live classes we have seen motion and measurement of distances. Now in this video we will see the measurement taken in ancient time, how the people used to measure any distance in ancient time, and then we will see the standard unit and the people which device or which scale they are using recently. Right. So first we will talk about the ancient time. If you see in ancient time, people use various body parts to measure any distance. In ancient time, people of different countries use various body parts, to use the length of any object. Right. So if we talk about foot. See, foot is most commonly used in ancient time. It is used in the many countries because in ancient time the standard scale was not there. So people use foot to measure any object length, right? And if you see in India, cubit. If we want to measure any length, Indians use cubit. Cubit means from the tip of the finger until here. So this is the 1 cubit. People use like this way. This is known as 1 cubit from the tip of the finger and elbow. It is known as 1 cubit. Indians used cubit as their measuring device to measure any object. For example, if farmer wants to sell any flower beds, so they use the cubit. If a carpenter wants to measure any furniture, they use this cubit, right? In the same way, Indians also used feast. Indians also used feast, right, to measure any device. They use feet to measure any device. So, if you want to measure any object with the help of using feet or cubit, how they measure? So look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and little bit, right? So in this way people used to measure any object. They used to measure the length of the object with the help of this cubit, feet. Same way, if you want to measure this with the help of feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And as we have seen that you can use the hand span also to measure the length. In this way, people used to measure the length of different objects in the ancient times. But do you think it is a reliable measurement or reliable units we can use, or we can say it is a standard units? No. Why? Because if you measure this board with the help of your cubit, suppose if I am measuring this board with the help of cubit, and if it is 7, if I will tell to one of my friend to measure the board with the cubit, so he will measure near about 6.5 cubit. Why? Because as we know that same. It depends on the length of our body parts, right? So all human beings' body parts are not same, but as an average, people used to use this, and in Romans they use steps to use the measurement. But if you will do the activity by measuring any device at our home, try to do an activity to measure any object with the help of cubic or feet and tell your brother, sister or your father, mother to measure the length and try to observe that. Is there any differences there or not? So we will see some of the differences. So we can say that this length cannot be used as a standard measurement, but in ancient times people were using this type of measurement to measure any length of any object. In India, some of the body part is still used by the farmers to measure the length. Suppose if you discuss with your parents, the farmers, when they dig a well, that well, people are using this cubit to measure the height of the well, right? Cubit is used nowadays also, and some of the flower sellers are also using feast, right? So in India nowadays also people are using some of the body parts to measure the length of any distance. See, we have seen the device or body parts which is used in the ancient time. Now we will see standard units of measurement. In 1790, French created a metric system. And which is used for measurement, and nowadays it is known as international system. It is known as international system. The short form is SI. France created in 1790 metric system. Nowadays it is known as international system, SI. The unit of SI unit of length is meter. Unit of length is meter, and it has subunit and multiple unit used for measurement for various length. For example, if you want to measure small distance, it has subunit known as centimeter. So centimeter, cm, they are in short form, is equal to 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. We have subunit. We have one more subunit of centimeter, and that is millimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, and it is written as mm. See, if you look at the scale, we have, so it is 30 centimeter scale, as we have 30 centimeter, and in between 2 centimeter, in between 1 centimeter means 10 equal parts are divided. Suppose this is scale. So 1 is over here. In 1 centimeter, it is divided into 12 equal parts, and that 12 equal parts are millimeter. 12 equal parts are millimeters. So we have scale which we are using to measure small devices, small objects, in that centimeter. So each centimeter is divided into 12 equal parts, 10 equal parts, sorry, and 10 equal parts are they are millimeter. Now, so the unit of length is meter, and it has subunits called centimeter and millimeter, but we are using multiple unit also, that is known as kilometer, if we want to measure long distance. Suppose if we want to measure the distance between Ahmedabad to Vadodara, we will not use this unit. We are using kilometer. We are using kilometer, and it is known as multiple unit. Right? So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So these are the various units used to measure the length of any object or any distance. It depends on the length which object we have to measure. If we have to measure the small distance, we will use the small length unit. If we want to measure the long distance, we will use multiple units such as kilometer. Suppose if you want to measure the point of this pen, we will use millimeter. Or if you want to measure the thickness of the scale, we are using millimeter. Right? Now, if you want to measure the distance or measure the length of this dial, we are using centimeter. If you want to measure the length of this room, we will use meter. So these are the various units to use the length or distance of any object. Right? Now we will see how to take correct measurement. Suppose there is a scale is there and the scale is broken. One mark is not there. So the scale starts from the 2. So how we will keep like this from 2. One mark, we cannot see one mark, so we will use like this way. And if it ends if it starts from 2, we will keep it like this way, and if it ends to 26, so starting point is 2 centimeter in the scale, and it adds to 26, and point is 26 centimeter. So how we will decide the length of this book? We have to subtract this 22 centimeter from 26 centimeter. That means 26 minus 2, that is equal to 24 centimeter. If the scale is broken and we are keeping like this way, and when we start with 2 centimeter and if it ends with 26, so we have to subtract 2 centimeter from 26 centimeter. Now if we take another example, so over here we will get the length of the tile is 26 centimeter. If you take another example, suppose the starting point is 1 centimeter. on the scale. First unit is not there, so we'll start from 1. We'll start from 1 and it ends to 14.5. If it ends to 14, starting point is 1 centimeter and end point is 14.5 centimeter. We'll keep like this way from 1 and then end point 14.5 centimeter. The end point is 14.5 centimeter. We'll write first, we'll note down this and then we will subtract the 1 centimeter from 14.5 centimeter. 14.5 minus, that is equal to 13.5 centimeter. Means the length of this duster is 13 centimeter. Length of the duster. centimeter. From this we come to know that we have to subtract the broken part from the end part where the scale reaches. We have to subtract that. Right? If you want to take the correct measurement. Now, see, if you want to measure small things, for example, if you want to measure this duster, so we will not look like this way or like this way. We have to observe it from the top. If you want to take the correct measurement like this way, we have to observe it from the top for the correct measurement. So this is the way of taking correct measurement by observing from the top. Will not observe like from this side or that side. Right? So dear students, today in this video we have seen the sum of the measuring devices used in the ancient times. Means people were using their body parts such as fist, cubit, foot, steps. Later on the French invented in 1790 the metric system. Now it is known as the international system, and the unit of the length is meter. It has subunit, and subunit means small unit and the larger unit means multiple unit. So the subunits are 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 mm. Sorry, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So in this way it has different unit. We are using different unit to measure the different length according to the length of the object or any distance. Right? So dear students, I hope you understand how to take the correct measurement also. We have seen if you want to measure the small distance, we have to observe from the top, not from the side. So in this video we have seen this much, and the next video we will see how to measure the curved line or by using different thing. Thank you.